All right, we are officially live here on YouTube. What's up, guys? And as you can see by the thumbnail, we're here just to talk sports. We're not doing a live watch party for a baseball game today, but we're just going to be talking sports headlines. There's a lot going on. As you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the Dame trade. Hasn't gone down yet, but all the rumors going on. We're going to talk about the midseason in baseball. The All-Star break's coming up very soon. And then we'll talk about the new NBA in-season tournament. I want to talk about that. And then anything else you guys want to talk about, we'll throw it in there. Talk NFL, off-season news, all that good stuff. But today, the new episode of the podcast just dropped. Real Odd Bets podcast. As you can see above my head there. That dropped today, so if you want to check that out, that's in the channel. But if you're a subscriber, you'll see it. It'll pop up for you, hopefully. But episode 3 is out today, if you want to check that out. And I'm also just dropping a lot of YouTube shorts about every single NFL team. I'm giving my predictions on their record. So those are dropping every day as well. So stay tuned for that. But let's just get right into it, guys. We're going to be talking sports, headlines, and the big one right now, especially in the NBA, is where Damian Lillard's going to go. A lot of rumors of him going to Miami. Rumors of him wanting to be traded to Miami. But we don't know how true that really is. I'm sure Damian Lillard, he's very loyal to Portland. And, you know, if he stays, I don't think it's not going to be the end of the world for him, but he's not going to be winning a championship in Portland anytime soon. As you can see in these headlines, you see some other teams in there, like 76ers have not entirely ruled out trade for Damian Lillard. So Sixers are interested. You see the Warriors reportedly could have traded for Damian Lillard, but that just wouldn't work. Having Damian Lillard and Steph Curry on the same team, you can't have that like that. Chris Paul works just because he's older and he could come off the bench, but Dame is not coming off the bench, that's for sure. So him going to the Warriors would not be a good idea. Dame to the Sixers, this is the first time I'm hearing that, so I don't know how true that could be. But let's just click the article really quick. Philadelphia has not ruled out a trade for Lillard. Sources have said throughout the past week. Oh, you guys can't see that. I'll show you guys here. Sources have said throughout the past week, but team personnel have consistently underplayed the odds of doing so. Yeah, I mean, with Embiid, that'd be pretty tough. They don't want to get rid of their core guys. So I don't think that's happening. We'll go back. So move everything back here. But all right, so I mean, the main thing is I do think Lillard will go to the Heat, but I've been hearing rumors that it could take all summer for this to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. I mean, maybe it'll happen while we're live, which would be pretty cool, but I really doubt it. I think it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be played out. It's going to be a perfect scenario for both sides. So it could go both ways. B-Star, what's up, B-Star in the chat from the UK watching? I appreciate you jumping in, man. Good to see you in the chat, and thank you for watching. What are some big headlines in the UK right now? I'm sure a lot of soccer news. I know that the transfer window's open. But are you guys hearing the U.S. news of big stories going on? Let me know if you have any questions or comments. But right now, we're talking about Damian Lillard. So, yeah, him going to the Miami Heat definitely could happen. I think it will happen, but it will probably not happen until August is my prediction. Maybe very end of July, but it's not going to happen soon. B-Star, it's midnight and you're stuck on the M25. I'm guessing, what's the M25? Is that a train or is that a highway? I'm not sure what that is. Let me get some water there. All right, so that's the Dame news. You guys post what you guys think about the Dame news, where you think he's gonna go. But if he stayed in Portland, he'd be playing with Scoot Henderson, the young rookie. So okay, it's a highway. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're tuning in while you're stuck on the highway. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Let me know if you have any sports questions or comments or anything like that. Oh, so B-Star, we've had you on the chat before, right? When we were doing some, I did some Burnley games. And congrats to Burnley going to the Premier League. The Leeds, man. The Leeds got demoted. All right, so we're going to go back here a little bit. Or not go back, but it's baseball season, MLB. Here are the standings coming up. All-Star break is coming up. And these are the standings right now as I scroll through it. The AL East, Central, West, and then the East, NL East, Central, and West. So first place right now, Tampa Bay just dominating the first half of the season. But, you know, Baltimore's not too far behind, 5 games back. Got the Twins in first place over there in the AL Central. Minnesota and Cleveland battling it out in the AL Central. Should be a good one. Texas in first place. Texas doing great. But Houston, man. In-state rivalry. Texas versus Houston. That's going to be a good one coming down the stretch. I'll be cheering for the Angels, though. They're in third place. We want to see Ohtani in the playoffs. We want to see Ohtani in the playoffs. And then going to the NL East, the Atlanta Braves got that one locked up pretty much. They're going to get first place in the NL East. Cincinnati and Milwaukee battling it out there. Should be an interesting battle, but it's going to be between those two. I'll probably be cheering for Cincinnati. It's been a while since they've been in the playoffs. And then in the NL West, that's going to be very interesting. We've got a really close race here between the Giants, Dodgers, and Arizona. Arizona in first place. But Giants are only 3 games back. I'm a Giants fan, so I'm going to be tuning into that. Hopefully, at the very least, we can get a wild card spot. But NL West is going to be legit going down the stretch here in the second half of the season. And that one's going to be fun to watch. But I wanted to talk about this, guys. There's been some teams that have underperformed. So much hype going into the season, and they have failed to do good for their fans, so to speak. And we all know the New York Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. 4th place. They're 18 games back. 18 games back from first place. So there's no way they're going to get first. And chasing the Miami Marlins is going to be very tough. They're 10 games back of the Marlins. So even getting second place is tough. The New York Mets spent so much money in the offseason. They bought their all-stars. They bought their team. As other people say it, they tried to buy a World Series. And they're not even probably going to make playoffs at this point. They're going to have to make a crazy run here. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now. But, you know, baseball's all about streaks, so they got to keep winning more and more. But they have a tough schedule coming up, playing the Arizona right now. But, yeah, Mets have underperformed so bad this year, and they're going to have to do a lot more work this second half of the season. And I don't think they're even going to make the playoffs. Another team that has performed horribly this season, and they usually perform good every season, but that's the St. Louis Cardinals. They're last place in the NL Central. They're usually in first or second, but it's pretty insane how bad they're doing this year. B-Star, you said me and 42 of my friends just got back from Berlin. You went on a trip with 42 friends. That is pretty cool. What was it for? Was it like a party, bachelor party, or what? That's pretty awesome. I'm sure you guys partied it up in Berlin. I don't know. So yeah, St. Louis is definitely underperforming. Cubs and Pittsburgh, they're tied up, so they could definitely fight for a wild card spot, but it's gonna be tough. Another team underperforming every year, I feel like, Colorado Rockies. You expect good things out of them. They get good players in the offseason, but man, I think just so many teams love playing against the Rockies in Colorado just because you could hit so many home runs. They're just getting demolished. They have a minus 147 run differential, and that's probably because them playing at their own home. People are just demolishing them. You saw what the Angels did the other day. They put up like 24 runs against the Rockies through 4 innings. You are partying in Berlin. Nice, B-Star. That sounds a lot of fun. 42 of you guys. That must have been insane. But if you look at the run differential, they almost have the worst run differential in the whole league, but the Oakland A's, man, minus 236. I wonder what the record is for the worst run differential. That means the Oakland A's got outscored minus 236. That's insane. It was mental nice. Well, hopefully the hangover's not too bad, my friend. Let's look at the wild card right now in the MLB. So we got Baltimore and Houston and the Yankees. They're fighting for the top 3 right there in the wild card spot. Baltimore got it by 3 games. Hopefully they get in. They'll be fun to watch in the playoffs. Houston usually makes it in. Yankees, you know, a lot of people love to see the Yankees out of the playoffs. But, you know, it should be a pretty tight race, though, between the Yankees and Toronto, even Boston getting in there. I do want to see the Angels to make it into the playoffs. I don't care if it's wild card or not. Just get into the playoffs because we all want to see Ohtani and Trout together in the playoffs, especially before Ohtani goes. Hopefully he doesn't go to the Dodgers, but I want to see Ohtani as an Angel make it to the playoffs, you know, because he's been there for like, what, 3 years now or something like that, and have not made the playoffs at all. Looking at the NL wild card, we got Miami, Dodgers, and then Philadelphia. But Philadelphia and the Giants, they're all tied up. So we just got past Luton Town. Man, talk about Luton Town, man. Them making it to the Premier League is pretty amazing, and their little tiny ass stadium out there is pretty incredible. So to watch some Premier League games in Luton Town will be insane. And imagine those houses, the value of those houses tied to that stadium or attached to that stadium. Ooh, can't even imagine how much those cost, especially this year. Back to the wild card, but yeah, this is going to be a great race. It's going to be between Milwaukee, San Francisco, Philadelphia, LA Dodgers, and then Miami Marlins. It's going to be crazy. So the NL wild card is going to be something to look at, and it's going to be fun to watch. But yeah, that being said, and obviously the biggest, well, besides the Mets being a huge disappointment, the Oakland A's have been a crazy disappointment this year. It's just so bad how they're doing. Like we said before, minus 236 run differential. B-Star, you said come to Luton versus Burnley. Dude, that would be amazing. One day I want to make a English Premier League run where I go to a bunch of different stadiums, go to the games. I'm going to have to start like a GoFundMe for this account or for this channel so you guys could fund me to go to the UK and go to some games, because that would be amazing. But right now that's be pretty expensive to go to all those games and fly over there and get the hotels and all that stuff. So I got to start a GoFundMe. I'll do that. Maybe second half of the season it'll be funded and I'll be over there in the UK. But you best believe it, I'll let you guys know if I make it to the UK for some games. All right, let me get some water here. Come to Old Trafford. I mean, that would be amazing, man. That'd be amazing, but like I said, that'd be pretty expensive. Going to a Man U game. Also, I want to go to like some championships or some teams in the championship. I've always wanted to go to Leeds Stadium. Check that out, Ellen Road. And there's a few more. Sunderland would be cool. Just got to check out some. There's so many cool stadiums to look at. It'll be fun. All right, what was the other thing we wanted to talk about? The boys will help you get the cash. Well, I appreciate that. I'll start something, but in the meantime, just support the channel. Maybe one day we'll start making some money off this channel. But right now, we're not there yet. One day. All right, what do we want? Okay, so the NBA in-season tournament. This is a whole new thing for the NBA, and this is just like soccer. I mean, actually European soccer, in the U.S. now they have in-season tournaments. It just makes it that much more exciting. NBA's never had that. MLB's never had that. Football or NFL, we all have not had an in-season tournament. So the NBA will be the first to do it, and it's going to be around Christmas or right before Christmas. So early December, there'll be one. So we'll see how serious these teams take it. You know, whoever wins that in-season tournament. Hopefully they start taking it serious because it'll just make it that much more fun to watch. But they're going to announce all the details this Saturday. So if you're watching this at a later time, maybe you'll already know. So what is that? In 2 days, we'll find out more details. But it's going to be held in Vegas, the Final Four of that tournament. And the final will be held in Vegas. But I'm just really curious how many teams are in this tournament. You know, and how that will work. And how that goes for your actual record. So that will all be announced on on Saturday, but the tournament will be in December. Yeah, don't forget to like the video, guys. If you're watching now or at a later time, click that like button, will help a lot. Share it with your friends. Share the channel with your friends. We just passed 1,000 subscribers like 2 or 3 days ago, which is pretty awesome. I think right now, like, we're at 1,009. So I dropped that podcast. It's called Real Odd Bets. As you guys can see, the advertisement above my head, Real Odd Bets. It's a fun podcast I started where we just talk about really weird stuff you could bet on. And it's not really sports related, but it's betting related. And it's a fun podcast for me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So give that one a watch. Episode 3 just dropped today. It's about OnlyFans. You got about betting on OnlyFans celebrities. Yeah, we got some. It's a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, every Thursday, podcast drops, and I'm dropping shorts almost every day. At least one YouTube short a day, a reel, a TikTok. You can watch all that. B-Star, you said you're going to get home at 2 a.m. Wow. Well, it's 4:18 p.m. over here, so appreciate you staying up late and watching. Bet on Burnley getting into Europe. So, like, what do you mean? Like, which tournament? The Europa? Is that what you mean? Or getting into a European tournament? I don't think they're going to get into the Champions League, that's for sure. That's going to be a tough one. What else? So yeah, those are the main headlines I wanted to talk about that you saw on that thumbnail. Since B-Star's in the chat, we could talk soccer. You know, transfer window's open. Arsenal just got that guy from West Ham. A lot of Saudi teams picking up some big names, which is kind of annoying because they got millions and millions and billions of dollars. So they're just trying to sign whoever they want. Hopefully, there are some players that are not taking that Saudi money, but which I respect. It's like the young players need to stick to the good leagues, like the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, League One, all those leagues. Stick to that league if you're young and good. Do not take them. I mean, I know the money's great and everything, but do not take the billion or millions and millions of dollars in the Saudi league. You're not going to get on TV as much. You're not going to get as famous. In the long run, it's going to suck for you. Short term, it's probably good. Well, it is good money-wise, but I hope the soccer players, the young ones and the good ones, stick to the good leagues. Premier League, La Liga, all that good stuff. Mason Mount signed for Manchester United. Wait, so B-Star, you're a Man U fan too? United and Burnley, right? I think you're in aren't you in our Discord? Or something like that? Yo, Offbeat. What's up, Offbeat? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. You got Philly. You're betting on Philly right now? Philly money line, you mean? Well, since we're live here, we went over the standings here in the MLB. Let's look at some live scores. If you're watching this at a later time, these games will already be over. But you got Philly offbeat. 0-0 over there. Right now, it's 0-0. Whoops. What'd I do? Oh, today. 0-0 everywhere. Orioles up 1-0 on the Yankees. And that's about it. Anyone else tuning in, feel free to say what's up. Give the video a like, guys. We'll get more people coming in here. And but we'll be live for a little bit. We're just talking about different headlines going around. Talk about the in-season tournament. Let's just go to ESPN.com. See what's going on over there. See if they got any main headlines here. Oh, we got the Summer League going on, of course. My Sacramento Kings, 2-0, baby. But it's Summer League. Doesn't really mean anything. What? Wembanyama. Britney Spears says she tapped Wembanyama, didn't grab him. So wait, Britney Spears got into it with Victor Wembanyama? Oh, this is too good. B-Star, you said you're with the boys and wanted to say hi. What's up, boys? Appreciate you guys watching. Hey, tell all your friends right now, B-Star, go to Wildcard Sports on YouTube and click subscribe. That'd be amazing if a bunch of your friends just click subscribe. That would be awesome. Let's see if that the subscriber count goes up. All right, let me so let's look into this story really quick. This is pretty crazy. So whoops. Okay. Spurs Victor Wembanyama said Thursday believes Britney Spears grabbed him from behind as he was walking into a restaurant at a Las Vegas casino. Security detail says he was pushed. Oh, says he was. Wait. Detail he was with pushed the pop star away. Oh, he pushed Britney Spears away. That is pretty freaking hilarious. Oh, Manchester United forever. You're with B-Star. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Did you subscribe to the channel? We're at 1,009 viewers. Or not viewers, but subscribers. But Man United, I think you've been on our channel before, right? All right. So this is pretty crazy. Britney Spears filed a police report claiming she was struck by a security guard while trying to get his attention. I mean, anything Britney Spears says these days, I don't know how you could believe her. She's kind of crazy in the head right now, but that is funny. Out of all people, Britney Spears grabbed her. All right. Interesting. Hey, get some more of your buddies to subscribe. We're at 1,009. Let's hit that 1,010 mark, baby. Oh, yeah. Click that like button. That helps a lot, too. Spears noticed when tapped him on the shoulder, get his attention, and she wound up being struck in the face, having her glasses knocked off. Spears addressed the incident on her Instagram story Thursday afternoon, saying it was super embarrassing to share it with the world, but it's out there already. That is so freaking hilarious. Oh, you've been here, but you're on the same bus as B-Star. Okay, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you guys are both watching. This is awesome. Watching from the UK at almost 2 a.m. Anyone else tuning in, feel free to say what's up right now. We're right now, if you're just tuning in, we're looking at this like Britney Spears, Wembanyama drama. Yaman drama. That's pretty crazy. But all right, well, doesn't surprise me. It's Britney Spears. What else? Like I said, we got Summer League going on. We saw Dejounte Murray finalizing a 4-year deal, $112 million extension with the Atlanta Hawks. That just broke like right before right before I went live. Your boy Ethan is joining. Sweet. Get him on, baby. Let him know. Click that subscribe. Click the like button, guys. Click the like button. Oh, who should buy Man United? You know what? I don't know much about these guys that are trying to buy Man United. I know my 49ers bought the Leeds, which is pretty crazy. So that's, I mean, I'll have to cheer for them now just because the 49ers bought them, even though they got relegated. But I mean, who do you think should buy the Man United? Let's look it up. Man United sale. So Sheikh Hassim has Glazers fear that may see $6 billion sale collapse. Wow. Okay, I'm probably saying it wrong. Is it Sheikh? But 6 billion, isn't that insane? Progress 100% confirmed behind the scenes at Old Trafford. Man United allowing via go-go sales while pushing crackdown on touts. This was 2 days ago. It says it could be hours away from completion, but that obviously didn't happen. 7 hours ago. So, you guys explain, what are ticket touts? Are those people just buying up tickets and selling it for more? It says they're cracking down on ticket touts while allowing seats at Old Trafford to be sold. Club criticized over stance on hospitality. Oh yeah, let me move this. On hospitality tickets. Seats listed on Viagogo for more than twice the face value. Okay, so it's probably guys buying tickets. So a lot of Man United fans buying the tickets and just upping the price like crazy. I mean, that happens all over the place, which is unfortunate. You get those people, especially with concerts, they'll buy the tickets up and they'll get double or triple face value just because they bought all the tickets up and there's more need for the tickets. So they just, yeah, it's insane. Yes, they are. Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hopefully they crack down on that. Did we get your friend to subscribe? We're still at 1,009. Let's get it to 1,010, baby. And after I'm done being live here, check out the podcast episode to kill some time. That dropped this morning. It's pretty crazy. We talked about OnlyFans. Betting on OnlyFans. Yeah, that Man United stuff's pretty interesting, especially the sale of the team. But nothing very new. On the sale, at least. Anyone else just popping in here, feel free to say what's up. Post any questions you guys have on in the sports world going on right now or coming up. Popping up the MLB scores right now. Nothing crazy, nothing new. Oh, Red Sox up 1-0 on the Rangers. We'll be live for, a little bit longer here, not too long. Yeah, you said go Berlin and Berlin. So offbeat, you got any other bets going on? You said you got Philly money line. So hopefully you win that bet. It's going to be tough though against the Rays. The Rays at home. They do have more hits right now. Yeah, I know where Berlin is. What do you mean go Berlin? Like go Berlin like the team or what? Or I know you guys were in Berlin, right? Yeah, I even just got a notification about that Britney Spears Wembanyama drama, which is pretty funny. Let's go back to ESPN. The heck? Cameraman suffers orbital fracture from rookie's wild throw. Oh, dang. He threw it into the stands. And it hit a freaking cameraman. Ouch. Well, that sucks. Wow. Go visit Berlin. It's really nice. I would love to visit Berlin. Like I was saying to B-Star before, I'm trying to get a GoFundMe. I'll start a GoFundMe for me to come out to the UK and go to a bunch of Premier League games or maybe some championship games in the Championship League. We'll get that going. That'd be fun. Look at this play, guys. This wild throw from second, chucks it into the stands, hits a cameraman, breaks pretty much his eye, the bone under his eye. That must have hurt like crazy. Hopefully the baseball player pays for that. Two of the lads got pissed up and just flew down the stairs. What do you mean flew down the stairs? Of a bus? Dang, so yeah, they're looking at the cameraman right there. He got carted off. Wow, carted off. Cameraman. Well, who's going to remember that forever? Hopefully the Orioles pay for that. Jeez. What else we got? Nothing else too crazy. Thunder whooping on the Sixers in the Summer League. Buy some Mezzo Mix from Germany. What is Mezzo Mix? Is that some type of alcohol or what? Anyone else tuning in? Feel free to say what's up in the chat. Oh, it's the best soft drink ever. Interesting. I like how all my viewers right now, you guys are from the UK or from Germany. That is pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. So it's Fanta with cola. Wow, that must be a really, really sweet drink. I gotta see if I could get my hands on some of that. I'm sure I can't get it over here. Maybe I could buy it on eBay. But okay, Mezzo Mix. I'm probably saying that wrong, but Mezzo Mix. What do we got going on in the NFL world? Odell Beckham Jr. among players who won't bounce back in 2023. Probably won't. Is Trevor Lawrence a sneaky MVP candidate? You'll get addicted. Dang. So would you say it's better than cola? Or better than Coke, like Coca-Cola? I mean, that's not my favorite. I would say my favorite soda has to be Dr. Pepper. But I don't know if they have Dr. Pepper over there. I'm sure they do, right? Yeah, it's going to be really weird seeing Aaron Rodgers playing for the New York Jets next year. Kind of think he's overhyped, but I don't know. Let's look at the NBA. You don't like cola, but you like Mezzo Mix. Okay. Interesting. Well, I would definitely give it a try if I'm over there, for sure. I wonder if that's actually a good mixer for alcohol. Is it? Like, what would mix good with it? Like vodka, whiskey, rum? Yeah, maybe rum, right? That could be a good mix. Have you guys ever mixed it? Or is that just me? We got some NBA free agency buzz. Not really. July 6th, Murray. Kings got Duarte. Aaron Holiday agreed 1-year deal with the Houston Rockets. You mix beer with Sprite. You call it a Radler. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. A beer with Sprite. I love Sprite. Don't get me wrong. I love Sprite. I love beer too, obviously, but beer with Sprite. Oh my gosh. So if I'm in Germany, I gotta get a Radler? I mean, what kind of beer are we talking about? Like a light beer? That, oh man. Oh. Do you do it like a shot? Or do you have it like a pint? Like you're just drinking? That's pretty crazy. Connor Football. We got another football fan. What's up, Connor, in the chat? Are you a subscriber of the channel, Connor Football? So you put a light beer, oh my gosh, 1 liter light beer mixed with Sprite. That sounds terrible. But I like to drink, so I'd probably give it a try. So I gotta try the Radler and the Mezzo Mix, but I want to mix the Mezzo Mix. Well, I'll have it by itself, but I want to mix it with maybe like rum or something, or maybe whiskey. I don't know. What would be good? No idea what would be good. Google it. Well, let's do it. We're live here. What should I Google? Mezzo Mix. Whoops, not Mexo Mix. Mezzo Mix. Let's see what this looks like, by the way. Oh, so this is what it looks like. Here, let me move it over so you guys can see. I've never seen this before in my life. So this is the first time seeing it. It does kind of look like a Coke. It kind of looks like what a Dr. Pepper might look like. Wait, you could buy it on Amazon. Wow. I could buy a pack on Amazon. So they do sell it in the United States, I guess, but $84? I'm not spending $84 on a pack. I gotta try it first. Oh man, that's funny. Or they got Euro, or you can buy it for $2.59, German grocery store. It takes 2 weeks to get here. Wow, that's pretty desperate for me to get one. That is crazy. You don't have Fanta over there, right? No, we do have Fanta. We have Fanta over here. That's very popular, but I like Fanta, but I'm not a huge fan because it's very sweet. So I kind of try to stay away from that, but Fanta's okay. What up, everybody else coming in here? Connor, appreciate you subscribing, man. Thank you for tuning in. Do we got any other new subscribers? We're still at 1009. Let's see. What is Mezzo Mix with alcohol? Alcohol. Oh, what does Mezzo Mix taste like? There you go. It tastes mix of Coca-Cola and Fanta. There you go. Interesting. Philly up a point. There you go. You got Philly on the board. Sorry if you're just tuning in. We're looking up Mezzo Mix, but feel free to post any sports questions in the chat. We've gone over the MLB standings. Now we're looking at the scores. We went over the Damian Lillard trade. We went over Wembanyama, Britney Spears drama, and the NBA in-season tournament. Do you remember me? I'm from your Wisconsin versus Carters. I do remember Connor Football. That seems very familiar. But Wisconsin versus who? Cardinals? I'm glad I'm getting some old viewers tuning in. And you guys got to tune into that podcast that I dropped this morning. Real Odd Bets. As you guys can see the advertisement above my head there. Yeah, the Mezzo Mix. You said Google Sprite with beer. Sprite with beer. So they call it a beer shandy. Okay, I know what a shandy is. So they call it shandy over here. You said you call it a radler. I've definitely heard of a shandy. So that is very interesting. It's like mixing beer, or a lager beer can make for a refreshing light sip. Interesting. Yeah, I do remember you, Connor Football. B-Star, you said you remember me when we hit 400 subs. Isn't that crazy? I appreciate you guys being here since pretty much the beginning. But yeah, we're at, if I could pull it up here, the live sub count. Whoops. Where is it? Pull it up so you guys could see it. There it is, 1,009. That's what we're at right now, guys, 1,009. So if you were there from 400, I know some of you guys were there from like maybe the top 100 subscribers. And appreciate all you guys. So we made it to 1,000. So whoever hasn't subbed yet, or if you have a friend that hasn't subbed and you want them to subscribe, tell them to subscribe. We'll get to 1,010 right here live on the air. We'll see it pop up. But yeah, beer and Sprite. Interesting. In summer, it's awesome. We're a beer drinking nation. Oh, I would love to go to Berlin. It'd be dangerous in a good way. It'd be fun. Connor, you said CR7 or Messi. The age-old debate. I got to be honest, I love watching both of them. I'm not a hater of either one, but I mean, Messi has more accolades, I guess, like top accolades, but I don't know. I honestly love watching them both. I'm not going to say one or the other sucks because they're both pretty awesome. It is crazy, though, that Messi's going to be playing in Miami. That's kind of crazy. So a shandy is something different than a radler. So what is a radler? I'm going to have to type that in. Radler beer. Oh, radler German beer. Here we go. Oh, okay. I think I've seen this. Yeah, Steigl. If I'm saying that right. Steigl. Lemon radler. I've seen this grapefruit one. I have seen that one. So I've never tried it, but okay. So it's like a shandy though. Well, if I'm in the store and I see it, maybe I'll pick one up. Maybe I'll drink one live on the air. During, you know what, guys? I do want to do more soccer streams again. I know I did a lot, and then I kind of fell off the map doing soccer streams because, for one, I couldn't do a lot of the games. It just didn't match up with my schedule. And then two, some of those games are so freaking early for my time. I'm on the West Coast in the United States, so that's like, some games are at like 4 a.m. for me, 5 a.m. I'm like, damn, I'm not getting up this early right now. Those 7 a.m. games are tough sometimes, but I think I could do some of those. So do some more soccer. I like doing the championship. I like doing the Premier League. So we'll stick to those games. But stay tuned for that coming up this off season. Or I mean this upcoming season. Offbeat, you went to the States once. It was the best holiday ever. Sweet. What time of year did you go to the United States? And what states did you visit? That's pretty awesome. Anyone else in the chat, feel free to say what's up. Appreciate you guys liking the video. Click that like button. Rays on the board. Damn, did they tie it up? Let me refresh it. Still says 1-0 for me, but I'm guessing, was it a solo home run or what? What is my favorite NBA team? My favorite NBA team is the Sacramento Kings. I've done some watch parties this past season, and it was a fun playoffs. But I'm going to be doing a lot more Sacramento Kings watch parties this upcoming season, so that's my team. What's your guys' favorite NBA teams? Connor, looks like yours is what, like the Warriors? Because I see that Golden Gate Bridge, but I don't know if, what's your favorite team? Or anyone else, post your favorite NBA team. You grew a fungus in the sink of your hotel. We fed it gummies and mezzo mix. And then wait, what? Then I agree and dissipated? Huh? You fed a fungus. That sounds gross. Offbeat, you said you went to New York City. It was awesome. You still want to go see a Warriors game. Okay, so you cheer for the Warriors? I mean, this is the time to go to the Warriors game because Steph Curry's not going to be there very long. I mean, maybe 3 years max. You'll get some primetime Steph Curry. But this is a good time to see the Warriors. I don't know if they're going to be as good next season. They're going to be good. Don't think they're going to win the championship next season. But that is pretty cool, though. You went to New York City. I mean, that's one of the best cities in the United States. You got to check out California, though. I mean, obviously the Warriors are there, but check out LA, San Francisco. I mean, you go to so many different places, but a lot of great places. You got to, I mean, Offbeat, you're a sports bettor. You got to go to Las Vegas. Did you check out Las Vegas yet? Because that's a must. Connor, you're a Warriors fan. Nice. Okay. Chris Paul to the Warriors. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty, it'll be pretty fun to watch. Him dishing the ball to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. If they're on the floor together. But yeah, we got the MLB All-Star game coming up. We got Home Run Derby, all that fun stuff. You like the trade, Connor. Okay. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have Chris Paul on your team. Definitely not. Offbeat, you need to go to Vegas for sure, but it's so expensive to fly over. Yeah, I hear you on that, especially from Germany, I'm sure. But what I would do is fly to New York. I'm sure that's a little cheaper. And then, yeah, that flight to Vegas shouldn't be too bad once you're in the United States. But for me, I'm like really close to Vegas, so it's not too bad, or it's not too expensive. But it's definitely a must. But now betting is legal in a lot of U.S. states, so you don't technically need to be in Vegas to go bet at a casino. Pool, yeah, you got rid of Pool. Pool went to Washington. B-Star, you said you chugged a 4-liter of Mezzo Mix. Oh man, your body must have been hating you for that. So much sugar. So much sugar. So I know I asked this before, but has anyone mixed alcohol with Mezzo Mix? Alcohol. Or I'm going to type in best alcohol with Mezzo Mix. Not really getting a straight answer. Oh, here we go. Mezzo cocktail. Look at this. Oh, Connor, you're 8. So let's hope you don't drink for sure. So this one's for the adults here. You're mixing so Mezzo with what the heck is that? Rabarbaro liqueur? Don't even know what that is. Thomas Henry soda and Nardini Rosso. What the heck is all those? I've never had any of those. But you can't go wrong with whiskey or rum, right? So, Oppie, you said whiskey cola from Jack Daniels is the only, which is similar. Okay, so yeah, cola and Jack. That's definitely Jack and Coke, as we call it. Rum and Coke, very common. So that's what I would pretty much assume. You flew off the bed after budding martini with it? Were you drinking a martini too? Oh, man. All right, so that's, geez, just talking about it. Now I want a rum and Coke or a Jack and Coke. Just talking about it. This weekend, guys, this weekend. It's Thursday. We're almost there. Well, yeah, tomorrow's Friday already. We just had 4th of July here in the U.S., so that was a big holiday for us. Big celebration. That was on Tuesday. Anyone else have any sports questions while I'm here live? I'm going to be live for a little bit longer. Maybe 10 more minutes when we hit the 5 o'clock p.m. mark. Am I able to buy alcohol after 10 p.m.? Yeah, you could buy alcohol after 10 p.m. here in California. I'm sure other places maybe you can't. I know there's other states that are really strict. I know Utah is very strict. They don't sell alcohol on Sundays. But yeah, you could buy alcohol after 10 p.m. over here. Connor, you say Jordan or LeBron? Another age-old debate. And this is so tough. I would say Jordan, but like, they are both amazing players for their generations. That's what I gotta say. It's like, it's hard to compare them because they were both in different generations. They both played against different competition. So Jordan's the GOAT for his generation. LeBron's the GOAT for his generation. If I had to pick one, I would go Jordan. But just because he completely changed the game, he put the NBA on the map, I would say. Like, worldwide. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan. Offbeat, no alcohol on Sundays would create a civil war here. I bet it would. Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. But yeah, in Utah, they're super strict. There's people called Mormons out there where they're very religious. I'm sure not everywhere in Utah is like that, but there's a lot of places where, like, I think you could buy beer on Sundays in Utah, but you can't buy like hard liquor on Sundays. Something like that. I know you could drink, but not drink everything. It's a weird rules. Did I see the Euro qualifiers? I'm part Danish, so I've been watching some Denmark games here and there, or at least paying attention to it. But no, I mean, once the Euros start, I'm all in. It's just as good as the World Cup. You don't like that GOAT debate at all? Yeah, it's hard to debate the GOATs. It's like, it's someone's opinion at the end of the day. You don't want to move to Utah. Yeah, don't move to Utah, and you probably don't want to visit Utah either. So yeah, you can't drink. Nitrous Circus was based there. Was it based in Utah? I don't know if it was. I mean, maybe it was. I thought it was like based in the South or something, southern states, but could be. I have no idea. Travis Pastrana, wherever he's from. How long do I think Ja should have been banned for? Good question. I mean, he got banned 25 games, I believe. Let's look at the latest Ja Morant news. Ja Morant has warning for NBA after Derrick Rose signing. Yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, he got banned 25 games or suspended 25 games. I definitely do believe he deserved the suspension for sure. I think 25 is enough. I hope. But if he messes up again, like, I think he needs to be banned at least the whole season if he screws up again. But we'll start at 25 games. Give him another chance to not screw up off the court because he has so much potential, man. He's really good to start. And he could get so many brand deals. He could make so much freaking money, but he's shooting himself in the foot. No pun intended. Him holding those guns, but it's crazy. He's just he's hurting himself by doing what he's doing off the court. So hopefully 25 games is good enough for him, and he should learn his lesson. But if he doesn't, ban him the whole season next year. So we'll see. It is very interesting, that guy. How is the MLB doing? Okay, so yeah, Rays and Phillies did tie it up. Toronto is up 3-0. Rangers and Red Sox tied up 1-1. Orioles up 2-0 on the Yankees. And that's about it. Any other questions before I head out here in a little bit? Like I said before, guys, check out my podcast here on Wildcard Sports. You guys will enjoy it. It's just fun. We talk about betting on random, crazy things you guys can bet on that are online. It's called Real Odd Bets, as you can see up there. Real Odd Bets. It's on this channel, so if you're a subscriber, you can see it. It's on the channel. You'll see this week's episode. It's about like Kim Kardashian, Channing Tatum getting an OnlyFans. Pretty crazy stuff, but you could bet on it. Can I dunk? No, I cannot dunk. I'm not tall enough. I'm just at 6 foot. I don't got hops. I could touch the rim sometimes. Definitely touch the net, but I can't dunk. That'd be fun though. That'd be nice. Could any of you guys dunk in the chat? Connor, you said you're 8 years old. I don't think you could dunk yet. Maybe one day. Off mute. So what's my favorite drink? I'm assuming you're talking alcoholic drink, or are you just talking regular drink? Because there's a difference there. Offbeat can't dunk. Connor, you could dunk. I don't know about that. 8-year-old dunking. So yeah, what drink you talking about here? Go back to that Damian trade. Connor is flying. Yeah, so offbeat, you're saying alcoholic summer drink. Well, hard liquor wise, I do love a good vodka mix. Anything mixed with vodka, like a nice lemonade and vodka in the summer is very nice, very good. Any kind of like fruit juice with vodka is good in the summer. But if I'm out drinking like at night with some friends, if I want to get a hard liquor, rum and Coke I love, but if you drink too many of those, you get a pretty bad hangover. Whiskey, Coke, like a Jack and Coke, those are my go-tos for sure. And then for beer, I'm not very picky when it comes to beer, so if I'm out and about, I'll get any type of beer. IPA, light beer, yeah, even the seltzers in the summer are good. The seltzers are good, like Trulies. When you're in summertime, get an ice cold Truly. Those are good to sip on. Yeah, that's about it when it comes to those summer drinks. But what about you, Offbeat? What's your favorite drink? Oh, you can't dunk, but you could dunk on a little hoop 6 foot. Okay, I like it. I didn't like the U.S. beer at all. Oh, I mean, yeah, you're from Germany. You would definitely not like the U.S. beer. I'm sure a lot of people think it's like watered down, not flavorful, all that good stuff. Especially the European beers imported to the U.S. I heard they do not taste as good, especially like Guinness. Definitely doesn't taste as good if you're over there drinking it. So you had to go to like some breweries when you're over here in the US. You got to try like craft beer. I know it gets a bad rap, but like it's like homemade beer from different companies. I always think it's great, better than the store-bought beer. I love going to breweries, so definitely check breweries out. I mean, they're all over the place in every state. Wildberry Lillet, what the heck is that? Do I gotta Google that one? Craft beer is kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. What? So you said Wildberry? Is that how you spell it? Lillet? Oh, this is a singer. Is that the name of his song or what? That's hilarious. Who is your favorite player on the 49ers? Well, I'm a 49er fan, but it's always a tough question. Right now, I love Christian McCaffrey on the Niners. Love George Kittle, but probably like Nick Bosa. Those are like my top three right there. Wildberry Lillette. Are you spelling it right, Offbeat? Drink. Oh, Lillette Berry? Is that what it's called? Oh, that's a German song, by the way. That makes sense. So is it called Lillette Berry, as you can see? It's like a, what is it, like a seltzer? Oh my gosh, all these stupid, okay, so that's what it looks, oh, so it's like a seltzer. Yeah, like a spritz. How high can I jump? I have no idea. I haven't measured how high I could jump in a long time. I like I said though, I could touch the rim of a normal sized basketball hoop. Definitely touch the backboard. So that's however high that is, that's how high I could jump. But I haven't done that in a while, so I have no idea. Okay, that looks good. I would definitely have that. That just reminds me of a Truly or a White Claw, as they call it out here. Or those are the brands, but Truly or White Claw. That definitely does look refreshing, though. Cool it down with some frozen fruits. Ooh, dang, yeah, that does sound really good. That sounds bomb. Okay, so Lillette. Yeah, that definitely looks refreshing. You can jump 1.5 feet. All right, Connor. So, hey, you're going to keep probably jumping higher and higher. So keep working at it. You're young. You'll probably get to that age where you can start dunking maybe. Hit that growth spurt. But yeah, offbeat. Yeah, that drink does look good. All right. I'm going to head out here very soon. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. Didn't know we would start talking about alcohol here on the live stream, but I love it. I mean, I could talk about that all day long. But yeah, next live stream, I got to get a mixed drink on the chat. And I'm going to do more of these where we just talk live sports, or not live sports. We talk sports headlines. We just hang out and chat because I'm doing a lot of podcast stuff and a lot of like YouTube shorts. So stay tuned for that, but I want to do more of this where we just hang out and just talk sports, talk drinks, talk whatever. So I want to do a lot more of that. Tell your friends to subscribe, all that good stuff, share it, all that good stuff. Appreciate you hanging out, Offbeat, Connor, who else? B-Star, anyone else that was here. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Yeah, just chatting. I love those just chatting streams. So we'll do more of that. Hopefully at least once a week, at the very least, maybe twice a week, but I'll do as much as possible. Podcast though is dropping every week, and my shorts, YouTube shorts and reels, they are coming out almost daily. So I'm putting out a lot of content for you guys, and the goal is just to keep growing this channel. That is the goal. My favorite sport, Connor, is football. So I'm guessing yours is too, Connor, football. But hey, football is number one for me. American football, but I do love soccer, or as they call it, football. Very confusing, I know, that we all mix match these names, but I love football. We got that coming up, and yeah, stay tuned for more live streams like this. Just talking sports, talking life, talking all that good stuff. But you guys have a great rest of your night or morning, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream, or catch you guys in the comments of one of my next videos. So you guys have a great weekend and a great night. I'll see you guys on the next live stream or video. Peace out, guys.